of us, when we're reborning dolls, have days that we look at our dolls and we're just not happy with our product and how we painted it, and we just want to start all over again. It just comes to that point. And products out on the market right now, such as scouring pads, etc., can leave those scratches and scrape marks on your dolls as you try to remove that paint. You also have solvents you can use and you scrub away with them, but the solvents really aren't great for your own hands. So therefore, I have found a product that McPherson Arts and Crafts has, and it's called a craftscrubbie that I use. It tends not to leave scratches or scrape marks on the vinyl. It has a very fine tooth with it, and you can also use it on your hands because it's very gentle on your hands, and many people also use it in the scrapbooking market for removing inks, etc., on their hands. So therefore, I've tried it on these dolls and it just works a wonder. So when you get one of these packages, you'll find that when you open it up, I'll do one here, it looks like a very lightweight stone, very little weight to that. It's in the shape of a puck or a disc, and I will take it and I will take a knife and just cut it into some wedges. And there's a reason for that, as you will see as I demonstrate here and how to use I use these. So I have a bowl of water here. There is nothing in it, no soap, no solvent, absolutely just water. And I will take usually a bigger wedge I will start with, and I will dip it into the water and basically just take it, and with some pressure, you can hear it scraping across, but it's not leaving any marks whatsoever. And as I go to rinse this off, you'll see how nice and easy that paint is removing off the vinyl, so that I can go back in and repaint as I need. I'm just going to take a little sponge here, wipe that off, and you can see how that's taking those marks off that I had up there. And then I will come around to the side, and I will start to, with some nice pressure on there, just to dig into some of those darker colors, and it will start to remove as well as here, as you can see as I'm working away. It's a nice gentle product. You do have to add pressure to it though, so that's one of the nature of these things. I use the wedge part just at the narrow tips, and I will get into my little grooves, such as in the lips here, and I'll remove the color in the lips here. You'll see how I just take the little groove in there, fit it in between the lips, and we'll give it a rub. And you see how it all came off there. And you can take your finger, and there'll be a little bit of like a sand residue there, but it just washes right off with the water. And you see how it nicely rubs off that area. Now sometimes when we do dolls, we just want to remove, let's say you put too much lip color on, but you don't want to repaint your whole doll. This is always good for that as well, because it will remove that paint and it won't disturb your other painting around the lip unless you so choose to rub on top of that area. And as you can see, how well it does remove. And the more sharp your wedge is, or the edge is there, you can get deep into those grooves. At times you may find it a little bit difficult to get in some really deep grooves, and that's where I will put a little bit of mineral spirits or solvent onto the wedge and get in there and rub it around, and it will loosen up. It just takes a little patience, but it does work, and you have a great surface to work back on again and to repair wherever you want. So that is one of my great suggestions for the day, is to pick up one of these craft scrubbies from McPherson Arts and Crafts, and I think you'll be very pleased with your product.